This is where everything started in 2009. Boche Community Pitch, where Dreams FC was founded in 2009 by three individuals: Kurt Edwin Simeon Ukraku, Muhammad Gigi Alifo, and Prince Hamid, who up to date are the sole shareholders of the club. The club was incorporated in 2009 and started operations with the Ghana Football Association in the same year and played for the first time in the third tier league. The policy of Dreams FC is to comb the length and breadth of Ghana and beyond for the best football talents, nurture and prepare them for better career prospects, mainly in Europe. Executive Director Kurt Edwin Simeon Okreku has been explaining to us the reasons behind the club's establishment.
Before the year 2008, we used to belong to the FCM Mamobi family. Unfortunately, we lost our brother Mohammed Bimbo, and following his demise, there were a lot of misunderstandings on the way forward of the club. So we decided to go our way and to continue our determination of offering hope and aspirations to young boys who would not normally have the opportunity of being recognized. So we left FCM Mamobi and we formed Dreams FC in 2008, effectively 2009. And since then, the story has been unending.
One prominent person too in the Ghana football called Lawyer Teddy Sorry. He's also one of the guys that encouraged us to also take this step to where we are now. And the maestro, Abedipele, also part of this big project. I could remember when we visited him at Legon Park, he also gave us a set of jerseys, footballs, and even some money to also help ourselves to start this journey. But then it was a difficult moment, and in the learning process, that's how I call it. And I used to have a bag that I hold on my neck. They used to call that bag DJ's office. Everything that you need from this our football club, you have it in the bag. All the documents that you need, I don't put it in there because we don't have an office. But now you can see us yourself, and I will give thanks and praise to Allah, who is the one who guided us up to this stage.
The journey wasn't easy. It got into a stage sometimes Thursdays like this, we don't want to see Thursdays, but we don't have a choice because Friday we have to pay them. When Friday comes, then there's no money. But we believe it's a project that we're doing. We believe one day we'll get over it. We believe when we do it well, tomorrow it will be a bigger thing. I could never go ahead to mention a couple of guys' names who came through when the difficulty times were. They come around to support. They're always there to make sure we are able to support this case to get to where we are. Thank God today, Dreams is made up of about 100 players, 30 to 40 staffs. This tells you how big the club is today than it was a couple of years ago.
The club has remained competitive since day one, and today Dreams FC is a top-tier club that play top-quality football, much to the admiration of all. The club gained promotion into the second-tier league of Ghana football in 2013-2014 season. The club grew at a very fast rate within a period of 6 years, culminating into its promotion to the Ghana Premier League.
We've been working hard, but Babylon won't bring we down. Them can't tame we down, can pull we down. My fans give me this crown, but we start dancing over them, I fight we every day.
Patiently, I have vision, oh I believe. I know I can count on me, so stand up for the champions, stand up, stand
Dreams FC competed very well in its debut season in the Ghanaian top flight and finished an impressive 9th place in the 16-team league competition. Today, Dreams FC boasts of 2 youth teams that serve as feeder grounds where talents developed are ultimately promoted into the first team. The 2 youth teams compete in the Greater Accra 3rd Tier League and the District Juvenile Coast competition under the trade names Still Believe FC and In God We Trust, respectively. Kurt Edwin Simeon Okraku leads the team as executive chairman. He holds a master's degree in football administration from the University of Liverpool. Mohamed Jiji Alifo, a man with a rich vein of experience in football administration, is the president of the club with an oversight responsibility on scouting and recruitment of players. Prince Abdul Hamid, the vice president, is in charge of finance. Other management members include Aminu Shado, administrative manager, Yusuf Idrisu, also known as Alhaji Cliff, community relations officer, Henry Asantichum heads the media department, Derek Okraku is corporate affairs manager, Theresa Nelly Sleepy Mensah is the administrative secretary, and Augustina Afol heads the accounts department. Juha Pasoja is the head coach of Dreams Football Club. Pasoja is a retired Finnish football defender who excelled during his playing career. He played for FC Haka, FC Jaspori, FC Hamkam, and JJK. Paso, as he is affectionately called, earned 16 caps for Finland during his active playing career. Dreams FC has in the short space of time produced some of the best talents to have hailed from Ghana. Abdul Baba Rahman is the club's most prominent product. Rahman joined Dreams FC at the age of 13 and made a move to his first club in Europe, Greuther Ford, having spent 5 years at the club. He subsequently moved to Augsburg and earned the reputation as one of the brightest young talents before joining Chelsea in 2015. Baba is now a senior member of Ghana's senior national team, the Black Stars, having made his international debut in September 2014 against the Hawks of Togo in Lomé. Baba has gone on to play in 2 Africa Cup of Nations tournaments in 2015 and 2017. John Entry is another product who has shown consistency in the last 4 seasons in Egypt and Saudi Arabia. John represents a brilliant generation of attackers produced by the club. He signed for African giants Ali in 2015 from Al Shabab of Saudi Arabia. The ever-efficient striker won the Golden Shoe Award for 2015 after an impressive campaign with Ismaili. He is currently on loan at El Makassar, a Premier Division side in Egypt. Emmanuel Ejei-Soa is another one of Dreams FC's products who plays for Belgium giants Anderlecht. He, like Baba, also made a move to Europe while being a teenager. He is currently one of the best rising young prospects being tracked by several European clubs. Soa was a member of the Ghana Under-17 national team in 2015. Emmanuel Lomote, a midfield gem, spent 3 seasons at the club before leaving for Europe in 2017. He joined as a 16-year-old with so much potential, with passing accuracy, vision and set pieces being his biggest asset. He showed class during his stint with Dreams FC to earn call-ups to the national teams. He was called up into the Black Satellites, Ghana's under-20 team, in 2016 to work under coach Mashoud Didi Dramani. He was adjudged Best Player of the Season by Players of Dreams FC at the end of the 2017 campaign. Lomote won gold for Ghana after helping the Black Stars B win the WAFU tournament in Ghana. He currently plays for Spanish La Liga side Villarreal. Other products of the club include Benjamin Tete, who plays for Czech side Sparta Prague, Benjamin currently is the hottest striker in the Czech Republic League. He played for the Black Satellites at the 2015 Youth Championship and the World Under-20 tournament in New Zealand that same year. Sharani Zubeiru is another top talent produced by Dreams FC. The star man grabbed the headlines on the local front with his heroics. The skillful attacker rose through the ranks to become one of the established names in Ghanaian football before his move to Europe. Sharani helped the team to win the 2018 off-season Gauka tournament at the expense of former African champions Accra Hearts of Oak. He is fast, tall, skillful and strong, making him an all-round footballer. He now plays for Sparta Prague in the Czech Republic. Another player who just joined Sharani Zubeiru at Sparta Prague is Bashiru Al-Hassan. The midfielder chose to move to the Czech Republic side after carefully examining the other suitors that were on the table. Leonard Owusu is the former captain of Dreams FC. Leonard proved decisive in the final of the Gauka off-season tournament against Giants Accra Hearts of Oak in Cape Coast. Leonard now plays for Israeli side FC Ashdod after spending 5 brilliant seasons with Dreams Football Club. He captained the team to regain promotion in the 2017-2018 Premier League season. Other products include Johnson Opon Owusu, who plays for Portuguese side Maritimo. He formerly played for FC Braga. Abdul Khalid Basit and Abdul Bashiru both play for FC Pristina of Kosovo, while Ben Nashkwansa plays for Flametari, also in Kosovo. Losin Bekui and George Jubin are both on the books of Romanian club FC Politechnica. Youngster John Otu, who represented Ghana at the 2017 Under-17 FIFA World Cup, is another product of the club, who now plays in Spain for Real Zaragoza. Also amongst them is Rashid Sani, who plays for FC Girona. Among these star players is Emmanuel Elikeke, who plays in Iceland for Víkingur Ólafsvík. And last but not the least is defender Godfred Asante, now with Guinean champions Horoya AC. The Dreams Football Club Foundation Fund, also known as the DFC Fund, is a concept originating from the board and management of Dreams FC to find a dedicated source of funding for the club's charity and also to support the activities of the youth teams. Dreams FC intends to intensify its social corporate responsibility drive by finding a dedicated and sustainable source of funding to support its charity. The club has over the years been heavily involved in impacting on the lives of the people in its adopted communities through various forms of social interventions. The primary school at the accommodation base of the club in Quayman, for instance, through the initiative of the club, had electricity installed. Various forms of donations are made to the chiefs, women and children as and when the need arises. Dreams FC made similar interventions at the primary school in Dewu, where it plays its official first team matches. The club, however, intends doing more, but it's restrained by scarce resources, hence the DFC Fund. With a dedicated source of funding, the club will undoubtedly be able to have a stronger impact on its adopted communities and beyond. Part of the DFC Fund is also intended to support the activities of the youth players who are scouted from the woods of Ghana. These players are accommodated, fed, and given football tuition to enhance their chances of realizing their dreams to become professional footballers. The DFC Fund can basically be used to cater for the club's charity activities and the needs of all youth teams of Dreams FC, ranging from the provision of basic amenities such as water, food, medical and educational needs, sporting requirement to the financing of training pitches, payment of rent, purchase and maintenance of bars, etc. Decisions for its use, as explained earlier, would be made by the Board of Trustees with solid advice from management of Dreams FC and eventually in the event of corporate sponsorship by partners and its publics. Supporters of Dreams FC are amongst the most passionate individuals in the business. The club draws its support base from communities in Mamobi, the club's ancestral home, Kweman and Deu. Dreams FC has succeeded to attract several neutrals due to its unique way of operations and its effective use of conventional and new media. All these and even more propelled the club's following from a few hundreds to over thousands in the present day. Dreams FC recognizes the contribution and support it receives from its identified communities, especially in Deu and Kweman.
I start following Dreams FC since they are in second division, and from a second division to Premier, I can tell you that it's one of the best clubs in Ghana here. Not because they are Zongo team that we all support. No, if you see their professionalism. This is a very good club, a young club that is about 10 years now, and compared to other clubs that are 50, 60, 70 years, Dreams, they really did well. They really did well, and they deserve our support and they deserve our salutes. They did well.
I think Dreams FC, they still have that future. They understand what they are doing. They know the business. If you look at the structure of the players, they know what they want to do. They know how to hit the market. So that's exactly what Dreams FC is still doing.
The club has engaged in several social intervention programs to strengthen its bond with the locals. The dream of becoming the most dominant sporting brand in Ghana and abroad is alive, and everyone at the club is working assiduously to make this dream a reality. Dreams Football Club, in God we trust. Dreams Football Club, still believe.